Sorry about that.
No, 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 it's okay, no problem. The important thing that my teacher told me that is that it's important that the sound's good, the microphone are good, and the sound. Okay, no, there's no problem with the camera.
Okay.
So, um, you were telling me that what we were good practice. We do good practice in the airport.
Yeah.
First, the first good practice is stay on time in the airport. Arrive
All
on
right.
time in the airport. Yeah, because if you want to go abroad, you must be 3 hours, at least 3 hours, because the international are uh, very congested. That's the word, congested. I think. Okay. Yeah, congested. Yeah.
Okay.
The international flights are very congested, so it's important that you arrive to the airport, to the airline, and check in on time, 3 hours. Please, um, may put locks in your bags, in your baggage. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Then it's important don't don't receive nothing to anybody. Okay, to somebody. It's important. Don't receive anything to somebody, because sometimes there are problems with the drugs or something like that. Even if you are living from your house and a friend tell you, hey, please, can you take this to my mother in United States or I don't know, China or something like that,
Okay.
we have to take because we don't know. Sometimes the people think that they are going to be successful with those baggage, with those items. Do you know what items means?
Yeah.
What does items?
Items I bottle clothes,
Uh-huh. Yeah,
cola.
cosas, elementos,
Yeah.
items. Well, those items can get there, but at the end you can be affected. That's the most important. More than
Okay.
arrival, please never receive from somebody. And if a familiar or a friend give you something, you can, when you are in the airport, you can go to the police and tell him, please, can you check me this? That a friend gave me this to take to United States, for example. I say always United States because the rules in United States and China are very
Very strict. Okay.
restrictive. Yeah, yeah. So they are going to put a dog, and he's going to smell the package, the item, and he's going
Yeah.
to tell you that if it's positive, you can tell him, yes, a friend that gave me this, and that's another process. But if they give you the advantage, that the how do you say that in English? The advantage benefit, okay?
Hmm.
De un beneficio. No, un beneficio. That's important. So, tell me, please, repair me. Three important things when you get to the airport.
First, it's be at times in the airport
Be
at least
on
three
time,
hours.
be on time.
Be on time
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
3 hours. Second is don't receive anything for anyone.
Anyone. Yeah, those three. Okay,
Okay.
that's the most important things. So, but I can share. You can see my screen now.
No, right now no.
Okay, no, that's no problem. Okay, I have to make you a question. Do you know some cases about drug traffic in the airports? personal situations about that,
No.
or in TV or something
Well,
like that? Or...
I saw some episodes about red alert in cases of Colombia. O sea, alerta roja en el
Uh-huh.
aeropuerto de Colombia. No, I don't know if you saw that,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Have heard. In RCN, I think that's a program in Sundays night.
well, I saw it in National Geographic.
Ah, no, they used to pass that program in RCN, but now it's international. Yeah.
So
Alerta
alerta
aeropuerto,
aeropuerto
something
es.
like that. Yeah, okay.
So I knew some the protocol, some cases that the people got mad, got sad about. They the police got him with drugs, so they really got bad moment because in some cases they 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 prove, no, that they are just innocent, so they don't know how it's got here there, sorry. So they just got sad, so it really sad, and they cried, and I saw some episodes like that.
And the problem is that they find the drug in your bags. You are the responsible.
Yeah,
So
and they saw
that's a
that, the
problem.
police that
That
saw that.
the law goes over you, not over that person. If you can prove that that person have a lab or chemics lab, un laboratorio químico, like or
Okay.
something like that, that you can help the police to get there and catch that people. That's another thing. But generally, it's a friend, somebody that take access to your bags, and that's the worst thing, that you're going to pass a bad time. I remember once when I traveled to New York, our
Okay.
friend a friend invited me to go to New York, and he told me for I was on vacations on vacations, and I told him that I didn't have money. So he
Okay.
told me, "Don't problem, come here, and I we come to pay you all vacation." Okay, there's no problem. I bought the tickets, and I just had $200 for 20 days. So in the airport, the police asked me, "How much money do you have?" So I told them I have $200, and they saw my ticket, and they saw that you are going to stay in the United States for 20 days, and you have just $200. And so I tell them, no, I told them a friend invited me, and he is going to make the invitation. All the payments are he is going to pay. All the travel, he's going to pay it.
Okay.
So they took me to a room. They scan my stomach. They scan my clothing. They scan everything, just because I had $200 for 20 days. So
Okay.
so I felt like really, I felt very bad. I felt like a thief. You understand that word, thief?
Sí, thief, ladrón.
Or traffic dealer, or drug dealer. Okay, I felt like
Okay.
that, something like that. I feel bad, but that it happened to me a long time ago, 20 years ago, I think, 19 years ago, really.
Okay.
That's important. I spent bad times. So tell me one thing, Alejandro. How I have a question. Um, what what has been the longest trip you have ever had?
The longest trip. Well, if I remember, it was it was in 2028, 2008, yeah, or
Sí.
two,
2008 or
2000
2008. Yeah.
2008, yeah, when I traveled with my family since Barranquilla to
Since
Barranquilla to Medellin in car, not in bus.
by car.
My by car. My father in that time had a car, so we spent all the middle vacations to spend the time, spend all the vacation in Medellin. So we take the car, we go to Medellin, we traveled around 10 and 11 hours. I don't remember. So we well, it's not it was not 10 and or 11 hours. It's been so much more, but because the 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 road was so long, so we we did stay in how can I say, in a mini hotel in
Okay, no,
in the
road
road,
hotel.
in the
Uh,
road hotel, and in we stayed there around 2 or 3 days, but in the in el camino de regreso, we spent 10 or 11 hours. We don't stay anymore in that road hotel when
okay.
we go back to Barranquilla. So it's all that I remember, because I was 7 or 8 years old. I don't remember exactly. So I was too child, and I don't
Yeah.
remember really.
And what was the farthest trip that you have ever had? Farthest.
The father,
That's the longest
the longest.
distance.
Yeah, I know that word. Um, Father.
Farthest. You can, it can be confused. Farther and longest, yes.
Yeah.
But the longest because you went to Medellin by car, okay?
Okay.
But have you traveled by plane?
No.
No. Oh, in this case, the farthest is the same that the longest, because
Okay.
it could be, for example, my farthest trip or my farthest travel had been to Europe, maybe to Germany, but
Okay.
my longest trip, it was in. Hello,
Hello.
Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy. How are you?
Hello, Jimmy.
Fine. Thank you.
Okay, Jimmy. I was telling Alejandro that we were talking about the travels, journeys, trips. Okay, the
Okay.
airports, the things
Okay.
in airports, and we talk about the different places or different parts of the airports. We talk about, please, Alejandro, make a brief summary to Jimmy about what we talk in this session.
Well, first we talk about the airport in general, and some stuff, some words, some cases that you
Hold on a second, Alejandro. Jimmy,
okay.
are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, okay. Okay, there's no problem if you don't have your camera. Okay, no problem. I need that
Okay.
you stay here and do your microphone. It's working good. Okay,
Okay.
go on, Alejandro, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
Um, and so in the airport, okay. And general stuff, general words. We talk about some tips that you has to know about the travel to the abroad. such as the visa, the passport, some tips that you have to know when you will travel to the abroad, such as buy the tickets online with some pages that they have a lot of discounts, a lot of offers in the night. Mm, other thing, oh yeah, be on time into the airport because the the plane or the protocol to get in there in the plane can be long. So stay in the airport at least 3 hours before the plane go out. Um, what else? What else? Um,
The first thing we talked at the beginning,
the
you
first thing.
remember? The first thing you told me that the last semester, please tell him about your essay, something like
Oh,
that.
oh, of course. The last semester in my course, teaching English for a specific purpose, we have to we had to write an essay in that we use ESP for an special case, such as we have to learn English to
We
a
had to.
pilot.
We had to in the
We
past.
had we had to learn English to a pilot to what else? Well, that's not the point. I wrote I say that I create an course and a small course that I had to teach English to a pilot. So I read a lot of stuff, a lot of topics that the pilot can find. Sorry, can find in the environment, such as the weather, such as the hours, and the teacher with me was talking about the some environments that the pilot might be fine during the travel, such as storms, rain, and after that we talk about the landing. Yeah, see the landing that it's when the plane touch air when they finish the travel, so they went to the destiny city and touch air.
That's a very good summary. Yes, you covered more or less all the things that we talked this afternoon. So, Jimmy, please
Oh,
make a
oh,
brief. Can you hear me?
yes.
Please make a brief summary about the Alejandro told you.
About the airport protocol or the
What
last thing.
everything what we were talking this afternoon, this session.
Well, he talked about the
He, he,
he
yeah,
he talked about the airport protocol, how about how to get the visa, some advertisement, um, a lot of things about how to buy the tickets, how to wait, all the general in the airport.
yeah. And what was the last thing he said about his work the last semester about the pilots? What he said about that?
Um, he last semester essay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said something he did the last semester about the pilots. He did work, a job, an essay. It was an essay,
see,
Alejandro.
yeah. Let me say.
Yeah. Well, he say he had to read a lot of stuff, investigation, and that.
Okay, that many things that affect a flight, like that, like what, like what can affect the flight. He said some things that can affect that flight.
Mm,
Weather, storms, wind, clouds. Okay,
okay.
storms. What does storms?
Tormentas.
Wind,
Winter. Invierno.
wind.
Viento,
W.
viento, viento. Viento.
Okay, the wind, storms,
Turbulencia.
wind, clouds.
Nubes.
Yeah, that can affect the landings and the taking of the departures.
Yes.
Can affect the landings. What does landings mean, Jimmy?
Aterrizaje.
Yeah, yeah. And departures.
El despegue, ¿no?
Yeah, okay. Despegue, take off, taking off, take off. Is the despegue. But
Okay,
you
that's a new definition for me.
yeah, take off. It's like take off, but it's
Take off the
phrasal,
air.
it's a phrasal verb. Yeah, it's a phrasal verb used to say departure. Departure is more like the airplane leaves with many people inside. Okay, that's more like that. But takeoff, it's the situation when the plane go in the runway and at the end he lift. Okay, he lift on. He took off the land. Okay, that's for the reason is used for aterrizaje, like a phrasal verb, take off. Don't forget that. Okay, very good. There were some questions that I was asking to Alejandro. That what has been the longest stream you have ever had, Jimmy?
What was my longest
Longest trip you have ever had?
longest trip?
Yeah.
Well, my longest trip was when I go to Bogota.
When I went, yeah. Where? When?
When I got in Bogota.
Okay. There you got.
Was 8 hours travel.
Yeah. From Mani to here?
Yeah, from Mani to
Mani, Casanare, yeah. Yeah, it's far away, yeah. How many hours?
8 hours.
8 hours? Oh.
Not exactly. From Agua Azul to Bogota.
Okay, Agua Azul, yeah. From Agua
That
Azul to
was
here,
8
yes.
hours.
8 hours, yeah. Okay, that's and further.
I travel alone.
You don't travel a lot? Sorry?
I was alone. I travel alone.
Okay, in that travel you were alone. Okay, but what has been the farthest trip? The farthest. That was the longest, and the farthest. Is the same? Is the same journey?
It's the same. It's
Okay.
the same story.
Yes, I was telling Alejandro that longest trip is in distance and time. Okay, but farther it could be
In the distance.
if farther, yeah, just distance. Okay, it's to another country or something like that.
One of them means time, and what the other means
it's distance.
distance.
Yeah. You understand me? Okay, that's very good.
Como quien dice, uno puede estar yendo aquí a Yopal, pero con el trancón no.
Okay, that's the traffic. How do you see hora pico in English, Jimmy?
Traffic. Or exactly try this.
Don't check in English. Don't check in translator, please.
No, I don't use translator. I am translating. And
Okay.
using my imagination.
How do you say
In time?
hora, hora pico? Alejandro, how do you say hora pico in English?
I really don't know.
There is a movie with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. I don't know if you have seen that movie before. Rush Hour con Jackie Chan y Chris Tucker. No?
No.
It's an old movie. Jackie Chan and Rush Hour, Hora Pico. Rush.
Rush
R-U-S-H,
out.
Rush Hour.
Oh.
That's Hora Pico. So,
If sometime I
Jimmy,
saw the movie, will be translated the title.
what you saw that movie? What?
Normally, when they translate the movie, sometimes they translate the title,
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
so it's not the same name.
It's not the same meaning. But if you, for example, if I translate that, if I, because in Spanish we can say hora pico, no, it's the same thing, it's rush hour, yeah. But it's heavy traffic. It can be heavy traffic too. No problem. Okay.
Rush
Jimmy,
time.
please tell me the main parts of an airport. Of an airport.
I never was before in an airport.
Oh, okay, no problem. But you you have seen movies, you have seen news in the airport. This thing just happened or something like that. What do you think we can see in an airport? We can find in an airport.
Okay, there is the parking, entrance, um, the authority, um, security station, um, airplane parking,
Airplane,
restaurant,
yeah,
bathrooms,
yeah.
um,
But when you go,
pharmacy maybe, a pharmacy.
yes, yeah, yeah. For in almost all big airports, they have have drugstores or pharmacy. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, but there are some places. The most important places of an airport are the counter. What
The
happened in a
counter.
counter? In a counter, Jimmy. What happened in the in a counter?
Um, I don't know what is a counter.
Please, Alejandro, tell Jimmy what is a counter.
Counter is the space that he that sorry, it's a place that you put your bags, yeah,
Yeah,
put your bags, and he will in the, I don't know if you remember Toy Story 2, that
Yes,
the,
yes.
so in the final scene they are in the in the counter. It's this place that all the mallets, all the bags got count or got arranged to the plane.
yeah. The counter, besides the counter, you put your bags and the guard, the guard give you the tickets. The passing board. Okay, the passport. In this, you have your seat, the plane, your flight, the number of your flight, your seat, the gate, the departure point, etc. It has this ticket, this boarding pass is called boarding pass, has the information, the necessary information. It's a paper. It's a small paper with the information to that you need to get into the plane. Uh, what
Okay.
what is the difference? What how do you say salida?
Exit.
But exit, pero hacia donde usted se dirige no, no es salida, es puerta, es puerta.
Gate.
Es door,
Gate.
¿cierto? You say,
Gate or door.
that's gate, yeah, the gate. Yeah. In the airport,
Portón.
they don't say the door to the sixth door or door number 6 to get into the plane. No, they used to say the gate. Okay, that's the word used in the airports. Besides, we have yeah.
Teacher.
Yeah.
You know Bill Gates?
Yeah, I have heard. I don't know him, but I have heard about him.
Portones. Bill Portones.
¿Bitke? Yeah, exactamente, yeah. No, that's a very good exercise. Yeah, you can relate that. Bill Portone, yeah. You never going to forget that word. Okay, that's very good exercise. That I always that's to relate some words. Okay. Are going now are going to are going to learn some important words in the airport. Okay. Uh, Alejandro,
Yeah.
I told you this word. What is, or how do you say in English azafata?
Uh,
Don't remember?
no. Wow. I don't remember.
And Jimmy, how do you say azafata in English?
I sincerely don't know.
What? How do you say?
Don't know.
You don't know? Flight attendant. Relate azafata. What is the work of an azafata in the air, in the plane, in the aircraft? Attend to serve the customers, yeah?
Yeah.
Sirviente de vuelo.
Yeah, exact. That's the word. Flight attendant, atendedora de vuelo, flight. That's the word used. Okay, don't forget that. Flight attendant. Or sometimes they say the people say air hostess, but the first word is flight attendant, flight de vuelo. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
you know. Okay, Jimmy, una compañía aérea. How do you say in English?
Flight company.
No,
Air company.
it's easier. No,
Don't know.
no, porque es que si se los digo, if I tell you another way, you take the word, you relate the word. Okay.
Flight company.
¿Cómo se dice
Avianca.
aerolínea? ¿Cómo se dice aerolínea? How do you say aerolínea?
Airline.
Okay,
Airline.
yeah, airline. It's the same thing, but you don't say air company. No, you say airline. Avianca is an airline. Okay. Alejandro,
Yeah.
¿cómo se dice llegadas?
Llegada.
Yeah,
Uh,
llegadas. There is a place in the airport where you go out, departures, and the other is salidas y llegadas. Departures and
Depaturas.
no, departure is
departures.
a salida. I don't remember.
Arrivals.
Arrival. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, arrivals. I don't know what happened here. I don't see you. Okay. Arrivals. Equipaje. Jimmy.
Bags, but I don't know.
Equipaje. Alejandro.
I don't remember.
Equipaje. Don't you remember, man? Hey guys, what happened, guys? It's easier.
Eh?
Baggage or luggage. Baggage or luggage.
Uh,
Yeah. And have you seen in the airports in the movies when the guys put the bags when they put the bags out of the airplane and put in some rails, all the bags where the people take everyone his bag? Have you heard or have you seen that place?
Yep.
Where the, how do you, how what is the name of that place?
I
Is
don't
the
know.
part
Would I have
is the part where the people after when they arrive to the airport to the destination, they took the bag. It's on rails. It's a line that is moving, and your bag is in there, and you take your bag. How is the name of that place?
baggage line?
Baggage claim. Yeah, baggage claim. Yeah, that's important. Baggage claim. Um, ¿Cómo se dice equipaje, mano, Alejandro?
Handbag? Ay, perdón.
No,
uh, hand baggage.
no.
I don't know.
Do you like English music?
Yeah.
Jimmy, do you like English music?
Yes, I do.
There is a band called Fun. Have you heard about that band?
No.
Fun. But there they have a song that is called Carry On. Have you heard about that?
I think so.
Carry on, carry on, carry on. Remember, carry on. It's to take in your hands. It's something to take in your hands, not just baggage. But in this case, the bag that you put in the airplane. Have you seen that in the airplane there is a small space over your chair that you put your laptop or a small bag in there?
Yeah.
That place is to put inside your carry-on baggage or your carry-on luggage. Okay, that's remember, guys. Carry on.
Carry on. Okay.
Carry
That's
on. Llévalo encima. Carry on.
yeah. Carry on, carry on. That's the name of that song of Fan, the band. That Fan. I like that. I like that song. Okay. Um, Alejandro,
Yeah.
tell me what does checking mean?
What does
Yeah, checking,
in?
the checking.
Uh, he. Oh, he checked all the baggage. Uh, we talked about that. I don't remember.
Checking is not just in this airport language, but here the meaning of checking is in Spanish is registrarse. Okay,
Oh,
it's when you make a checking, it's that you are saying the airline, okay, I'm here, I'm present to travel in your plane. For that reason, they make the checking, the counter gear make you the registration, and they give you a seat and in the flight in the airplane. Okay, that's checking, registrarse. It's the same thing when you go to an hotel. What the first thing that you make in a hotel that you do in a hotel is you checking, registrarse. You are telling the guy in the counter in the front of the desk in the hotel that you are ready to get a room. It's the same thing. Checking. Okay,
okay.
here guys.
Um,
Guys,
Teacher, your sound it's bad. You sounds
Suena
like
robótico, like a
a
robot.
robot.
Something's happening. Guys, can you hear me?
The same robot.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to finish the recording. Okay. I'm going to call you back.
Okay.